Woo. Party. Bonnie is on vacation, so it's party time. Woo. Woo. Party time. Someone pass the kibble. Wait. I think she's home. Scatter. Scatter. While Bonnie's gone, let me tell you about the beautiful Bonnie hentai I've seen.
Whoa, what was my head? Hello. No, my thingy, wait, hang on, I spent ages doing something funny for you guys. Where is it? Yeah. Hang on. What? Wait.
Welcome back, Bonnie. We all missed you.
Hang on.
Underscore cry underscore cry.
Look, I'm sunburned.
Underscore comfy.
Look, I'm sunburned. Hang on, it's gonna look a bit weird for a sec. Give it a moment.
Welcome back, Bonnie. Did you have a good hag nap? It's a bit late for me, so I'm going to have to VOD this.
I'm so sorry.
Have fun.
Hang
Underscore
on.
love.
Give me like 2 seconds to make myself look sunburnt. I swear I did this before and then like it somehow reset itself while I was typing to you guys. Hang on.
Hi Bonnie, hope you had an amazing vacation.
Okay.
We missed you. Underscore love.
Okay.
Love underscore
Okay.
love. Love.
Okay. There we go. Look, I'm sunburnt. So I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I swear to you that I set like 20 alarms to wake me up in exactly 2 hours.
I missed you, Mole, and I guess the rest of you.
I promise I really did. And I'm so sorry to those of you who simply couldn't wait any longer. I feel really bad.
I've been waiting on the tuck chair. Underscore cry.
But yeah, the jet lag is really bad. The jet lag is very bad. So, hello. Everyone, I'm back from Japan. I was in Japan for like 3 weeks. And it's going to take me a few days to recover, I think. Thank you everyone for the memberships. Yes, please.
Jet lag for the old hag.
Please renew your memberships if you have them. I would greatly appreciate it. Because I spent all of my money on...
Welcome back to sunny England. Hope you had a good trip and are ready for our goodest shenanigans.
I spent all my money on VTuber and Nikkei goods. Welcome everyone, welcome. I did do kind of a live tweet. I screamed frantically at Twitter for like. Anyway, I'm so sorry again. I'm really sorry.
We missed you. _cry. Cry_cry.
Okay.
Cry_cry.
So, this is not going to be a very long stream. I'm really sorry about that because I kind of really have to get my ass back on track in terms of sleep. Also, I just woke up, so I'm really sorry for you. Good morning, voice. I'm just sorry for everything. I had like this funny skit planned of you guys throwing like a big doggo party, and
Time
then like
to go back to financially enabling Bonnie's addictions _smug.
Thank you,
Smug.
Tiago, for 5. I'll do proper super chat reading at the end. And I was gonna have like loads of you like making a mess and like loud music and stuff, and then I would show up and you would be like, I'm really sorry. I had like this whole funny skit plan, and I was gonna do a little bit of a hand cam today to like show you guys what I bought from Japan, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to be able to do that. But I am doing a hand cam stream on Tuesday anyway, so
Hag love for sunburnt dog.
do you mind if I just show you guys on Tuesday what I bought? Oh my god. I feel terrible. I feel really, really terrible. I'm so sorry to those of you who had to be VOD gang because I didn't show up on time. Well, anyway. Anyway. Hello, everyone. I'm back from my vacation. My vacation. I was in Japan for 3 weeks, but I was also in Thailand for a week. I kept that part quiet. Because honestly, like the Thailand break was just like it was like a holiday from my holiday. While I was in Japan, I was like, man, I'm having too much fun in Japan. I'm so tired. I need to go on holiday. So I went to Thailand for a week. Yeah, I saw Papa Barkswell. Papa Barkswell is in Thailand, so I visited him. I went to the beach. I love the beach. I swam in the ocean. I swam in the swimming pool. I ate lots of delicious food. And I saw lots of cool stuff. But anyway, let me start from the beginning. So. I was in Japan. Let me try and remember exactly everything that I did.
Did you at least get the Anisas notepad? Also, welcome back. I've missed you so much. UEEE.
I did not get the Anis ass notepad, although that was very funny. Right. So day 1 in Japan. Here. Day 1 in Japan. Oh shit! All of my photos are on the wrong damn phone. My work phone has a better camera than my personal phone, so I was like, oh, I'll just take all my photos on my work phone so that they look nicer. They'll look way better than the shitty camera on my personal phone. But now I'm using my work phone to do face capture. So if I go to the photos, it's gonna stop the face capture. Truly, the Ponkatsu never stops. You know what? Just give me... Hang on. I'm gonna like quickly refresh my memory. Yes, Cloud Photo is not a fake name. Yes. I took so many pictures. So many pictures. So, yes. Okay, I remember. So, I went via Finland, so I juked you guys a little bit when I took a picture of myself at the Moomin Cafe at the Helsinki airport.
That's our hag. Love up Onkitsu hag.
Take welcome, Mr. Welcome. But yeah, I think Helsinki airport is easily my favorite airport in the entire world. I've been to many different airports. Helsinki airport easily my top airport. It's extremely large, it's extremely clean, it's never like overcrowded or overwhelmed. Good job, Finland. You do a really nice airport. Yep. I have visited Finland properly before. And actually it's funny, it was because I was flying to Thailand and I was flying via Finland again. And as we were coming into Finland, I was like, wow, this country's beautiful. I should like visit properly sometime. And so then I actually booked a proper visit to Finland because I stopped over one time. So I have visited Finland properly before, but this time I was only stopping over. Love the airport. It's a very good airport. It's an extremely good airport. It's very quiet. It's not overwhelmingly busy. I love it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I didn't really get up to much the day I arrived because it was kind of... I mean, it wasn't like late when I got in, but you know, it was like dark and I didn't really want to do anything and I was tired. So I kind of just, the hotel room had like a wooden bathtub. I fucking love those things. They're amazing. So I just took a bath and went to bed. Yep. But it was really nice. It was really nice. Right, day 2, or I guess like full day 1. Oh, okay, yeah. So actually, the last time I went to Japan, I really regretted not spending more time in Akihabara. So today, I booked like a whole day in Akihabara, and I spent the entire day in Akihabara going to all the like, or like the secondhand shops, or like the crane game places, or like the retro game places, and maid cafe and stuff. So yeah, that's why I came back with my luggage like 5 kilograms heavier because I spent the entire day in Akihabara buying everything. And literally everything I bought, I was like, man, oh my god, the Barkaneers are gonna be so excited to see this. Oh my god, the Barkaneers are they're gonna love this. Oh, I should show this to the Barkaneers. So I was thinking about you guys. My suitcase was 2 kilograms under the limit. If I bought more stuff, I almost would have had to like take stuff out. I don't think I've ever been that close to the limit before. Kimo. She was thinking about it as well. The Amiga altar, also the VTuber altar. I bought so many VTuber goods. The Nikkei altar is just beginning. There's a bunch of Nikkei stuff, dude. You guys are gonna be so excited. But my favorite places to go are the secondhand shops, because they are absolutely chock full of secondhand VTuber merch. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, Kotobukiya is great. Kotobukiya has a bunch of VTuber goods. And I think Kotobukiya, they have like a partnership with Nijisanji or something. So they always have a bunch of Niji, like, it's all new stuff. They always have a bunch of Nijisanji stuff there. So of course I bought so much stuff there. But The real gems are found in the secondhand shops. Let me tell you, every like place I went to in Japan, I was Googling, is there a secondhand shop nearby? And if the answer was yes, I went to it. I went to so many different secondhand shops. And Melonbooks as well. I ended up going to a bunch of Melonbooks. Let me tell you a brief story about the Melonbooks. So I remember from last time I went to Japan that I went into some kind of doujin shop, but they put all of like the really spicy stuff. They put it in its own section, like an R18 section, and you couldn't see that R18 section unless you like went into it. Does that make sense? So when I went into the Melonbooks, I thought it was the same shop. It was a different shop.
Nice Dan _ blush.
Nice. It's supposed to look sunburned. Maybe I need to make it more red. It was not the same shop, but it was fine. So I went in and I was looking around, you know, all the doujins, and art books as well, because I was looking for art books of artists that I recognize. And then I picked up a couple things, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to go check out now. The R8 in order to get to the checkout at the Melonbooks in Akihabara, you have to go through the R18 section. That was so much. There was so much. There was so much. Now, let me tell you, when it comes to like really, really explicitly sexual imagery like that, I'm very shy. I'm actually very shy. And you guys can shout cap, X in chat, X to doubt, all you want, but it's true. It doesn't change the fact that on my way to the checkout, I was trying desperately to stare at the ground and walk as quickly as possible.
Hey Bonnie, welcome back. _love.
I was staring at the ground, walking as quickly as possible. I had so much shame being in that shop. We know you're a glass cannon. Yeah, my glass cannonness really showed when I had to walk through the R18 section of the Akuma Melonbooks in order to get to the chick. I didn't buy any of the really sexual stuff. I did buy a couple doujins, but I will show you those tomorrow. Well, they're not really doujins, they're more like art books. Or like fan art books. So I'll show you those. But yeah, like there was like straight up just, there was just straight up punani on display. Oh, hi Baron. Thank you for the membership.
3 whole months of puke maxing. I know the judge said I had to keep paying you alimony for each of our 3 divorces, but it's ridiculous that you expect me to do it publicly like this. Then you're gonna love the Bonnie doujin that may or may not exist soon. #spoilers.
Ayo, Bonnie doujin? Ayo? Ayo? Thank you. So yeah, and thing is, like, the staff don't give a shit. The other shoppers don't give a shit. The only person who was embarrassed was me. You know, there's just like straight up people just like browsing the naughty books, just like in broad daylight, and they're just chilling. you know, they're just going in, looking all cool. They go straight to the R18 section. They pick up the really spicy book of their favorite character, and they're just browsing. And I'm like, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Also, at the Melonbooks, they put your purchase in an opaque black bag, so it looks even more suspicious. I didn't even buy anything sussy. I bought Hololive goods. I bought an art book and some standees, and they put it in a black bag, so I looked like I had bought some really sussy things. It's supposed to be. It's, yeah, literally the bag is big and black.
Shame
and it
is
says
a powerful motivator. _ smug.
Academy, thank you for the vibe.
Welcome back, Bonnie Lee.
Thank you. The bag may as well just have I bought hentai written all over it. You're right. So, so I immediately like shoved it into my backpack and went about my day. Welcome. But also while I was in Akihabara, I made the pilgrimage. Speaking of Hololive, I made the pilgrimage. Bao, any ruffians in chat? I made the pilgrimage to the famous Akiba Mr. Donut that Fuamoko went to, and I took a picture at the window seat. I went to the shop. It's not closed down. It closes down at the end of this month. So I went, and I tried my first pondering. It was much needed, by the way. I was very tired. Yeah, honestly, it's a good donut. I liked it. It was a different texture than I was expecting. I'd never had a mochi donut before, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I didn't lick any seats. I didn't smell any seats. Honestly, everybody there was extremely normal. Like, they were a bunch of like normies and like girls out with their girlfriends. And then me, the fucking nerd, hovering over people sat at the window seats waiting for them to get up so that I can have a window seat. I must have made them uncomfortable because I probably passed by the window. There was like plenty of open seats not by the window, but I wanted the window seat. So I was just hovering around the people enjoying their afternoon at the window seats. I was like, you're gonna eat that? No, I don't want it. I want your seat. It must have been like fake news that I saw online, but I thought I saw someone post that they had to put up signs at that location because like people were being, like otakus were being rowdy at that location, but I didn't see any signs anyway. It was a perfectly normal Mr. Donut. It was a perfectly normal Mr. Donut. So I did get my window seat. I did get the pondering. I did secretly bow in my head. And yeah, I was very happy. Very, very happy indeed. So yeah, I did that. Oh, let me tell you guys about these secondhand shops. So there's a bunch of different secondhand shops in Akihabara, but my favorite is a chain of shops called Lashinbang, because they are usually very big, and they are usually very easy to find, and they are usually chock full of VTuber stuff. Oh my god. So much VTuber stuff. So much HoloLive stuff, so much Niji-Sanji stuff, and so much Vispo stuff. Let me tell you, I will tell you in a minute about all the Vispo stuff that I found. I should be showing you guys pictures, but it's okay. So yeah, these Lashinbang is spelled Lashinbang. It's a very big chain of secondhand shops, and you will find them in every major city, as I found out. But yeah, if you head in there, you will find literally anything your heart desires. Anything your heart desires. And so yeah, that's where I spent most of my money, was at Lashinbang. Yeah, seriously, not only do they have like the usual stuff like crane game prizes, gacha prizes, Ichiban Kuji prizes. They also have some of like the actual merch that you can buy as well. Like there was a bunch of birthday merch in that. Usually like the rarer stuff is locked in the case and you have to ask for it, but they have like a bunch of birthday merch locked up. They have a bunch of like concert merch locked up. So yeah, if you're looking for something, try a Lashinbang. Also, if you see something in a crane game and you're like, well, I really don't want to play a crane game, just go to Lashinbang. They definitely have it in there, because you know people go in and they win the crane game stuff and they resell it. Mandarake is also pretty good. I think honestly Mandarake is a little harder to find things because it's so chaotic in there. But again, you might get lucky at Mandarake. And Mandarake is another chain. You can find them literally everywhere. But I personally prefer Lashinbang because there's a little bit more order to how they lay things out. You will still spend several hours in there like I did, going through, because everything is not, it's a secondhand shop, so everything in there is going to be kind of different. So you will be like flicking through each and every item at Lashinbang. No, you lost $200, bro. Singa, no. Singa, no. Yeah, Nakano Broadway as well. I did go to Nakano Broadway, and I will talk about that later as well.
Welcome back and happy late birthday, Bonnie.
Thank you, guys.
_love. Love_love.
So yeah.
Love_love. Love.
That day was spending mucho money at Lashinbang. Yeah, they have obviously a bunch of Niji stuff, a bunch of holo stuff. They also have like a couple indie stuff, like the big JP indies, like well, Patra's not an indie. What's her name? Is her name Sana? I think it's Sana. She's like a cute little nurse. Patra is indie? I thought Patra was part of a group. Anyway, there was a bunch of VTuber stuff there. Yeah, and they also had Vispo stuff. Oh, she went indie. I see. Vispo stuff, because I went into Gigo, which used to be, the big red Sega building in Akihabara. It's now Gigo. It's now the Gigo building. Natori-sana, yeah. Her. I did see some much of her. It's full of crane games and stuff. And on the top floor is like arcade. They were doing a Vispo collaboration. Yeah. It was super cute. And I was like, oh my god, my cousins, they are here. They had an entire floor dedicated to Vispo. Like they were in like a cute cafe uniform. It was really adorable. And they had standees of all of the Vispo talents. All of the JP ones anyway. Oh, wow, look who it is. Well, 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 look who it is. There's a suspicious person in chat who only has a silhouette for a profile picture. Who could you be? Very suspicious. Strange, strange. Why wouldn't you have your face in your profile picture there, friend? Hmm? 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 Mysterious, very peculiar. Okay, let me make myself not sunburned anymore. She's just so pale. My face is too slimy for YouTube? I believe that. YouTube would definitely ban you for being too slimy. Mysterious, do a face reveal. Face reveal now. Face reveal. Anyway. So, of course, I didn't actually play for any of the Vispo stuff, but I ended up buying some Vispo stuff secondhand and also from Kotobukiya. So yeah. If you're in Japan, head to Gigo and go do the Vispo collab. Go do the Vispo collab that they have going on. They also have a Crazy Raccoon. One of the members of Crazy Raccoon has a pop-up shop in Gigo right now. She's super cute. I don't know any of the members of Crazy Raccoon, I'm afraid, so I had to Google her while I was there, but she seemed adorable and I liked her model a lot. She was very cute. And there was another VTuber channel that was doing a collaboration as well. I think it was Kamito channel. I think they might be indie? Question mark. But anyway, it was just really, really cool seeing a bunch of, you know, VTubers that I'm familiar with get like big collabs like that, and it made me big happy. It made me big happy. And what also made me big happy is going into like the secondhand shops and Kotobukiya and also finding a lot of EN merch. Because you're in Japan, of course, you're gonna find a bunch of JP merch, like Holo JP and Neji JP. But I was also really happy to see a bunch of EN stuff as well. So I will show you what I got. But while I was in Kotobukiya, I was trying desperately to find Zali merch. You guys remember Zali, right? Zali's bandage. I was trying desperately to find a bunch of Zali merch because I want to support my friend. And I found it and I was like, oh my god, I need to send this to Zali immediately. So I was basically doing like a virtual shopping spree for Zali. I was finding all of the Zali stuff and I was like taking pictures and sending it to him and being like, look what I found, look what I found, look what I found. I'm like browsing all the Zali stuff and I'm like, they don't know I'm a VTuber. Hi Miel! Hi Miel, the jet lag is really, really bad and I was like 3 hours late to stream, but we're here now. So yeah, Zali had to put up with me, and also Flayon as well. Flay also had to put up with me, like finding a bunch of their merch, taking pictures and being like, hey, look what I found. So thank you guys for being such good sports while I creep out over your merch. I was being a mega creep over the merch of my friends. That's one of the perks of being a VTuber is, you know, you can like buy your friends merch. And I really like that. Must use powers only to annoy. Exactly. So on Tuesday I'll show you guys all of my merch that I bought, I promise. I was gonna show you today, but I was really, really tired, obviously. One day we'll get Bonnie up by mousepad there. Honestly, one day if I like go to Lashinbang, if I go into a Lashinbang and I find Bonnie merch there, I'm buying all of it. By the way, chat, did you know Bonnie got birthday merch? Miel, I was getting to that! But yes, I got birthday merch. You guys should buy it. Yeah. I'll get you guys the link. I was doing everything in chronological order. It's okay. Yeah. Buy merch now. Bye. Let me pin this. Where? Yeah, I was being an absolute fiend to my friends. Any of that merch that I saw, I would take a picture and I would immediately send it to them and be like, "You're coming home with me." So I'm sorry to any friends that I freaked out doing that. Anyway, the maid cafe that I went to ended up being a really nice one, because I was super overwhelmed. I was really tired and obviously jet lagged. Yes, my voice is deeper because I definitely didn't fall asleep because of jet lag. Do you like it? Do you like it when my voice is deeper, chat? Did you miss me? Be a good boy and say you missed me. That birthday really aged you a lot. Can't even say that's cringe because it's hot. But she said, like, yeah. You're so cute. Damn, she came like 7 years older. But yeah, let me tell you about this maid cafe I went to, because last time I've already done maid dreaming, I've already done at-home cafe, I've already done, you know, like the very typical, like when you think of maid cafe, you think of those ones, right? They're very like, I'm like you, cutesy maid cafe. I ended up being like, you know what, I want to go to a maid cafe, but I'm way too overwhelmed to go to a maid cafe right now. So I ended up finding a Victorian maid cafe that had been open for like a really long time. They've been open for like 20 years or something, called Cure Maid Cafe, and it is so chill in there. Oh my god, guys, I really recommend it. If you want to go to a maid cafe but the usual ones really, like, you know, overwhelm you, or you're just kind of, you want something different, try Cure Maid Cafe. They've been open since like 2001. So I guess like almost 15 years, Jesus. And, you know, everybody in there is super cute, but it's so quiet. And, you know, you can have a nice drink, and the maids do not overwhelm you with all moe kyun and stuff. They are very, like, they're basically just dressed up waitresses, which is kind of what I wanted. It was kind of what I wanted, because it was very long. So I went to Cure Maid Cafe, and I had a nice quiet drink. They were doing a collab, an anime collab at the time for Too Many Losing Heroines. And honestly, like the anime collab that they had made me want to watch the anime. So do you guys want to do a watch along of Too Many Losing Heroines with me? Kohaku says it's really good. Kohaku tweeted that it was really good, and I was like, damn, bro, I didn't know you liked it. I went to Kyo Maid Cafe and they were doing a collab, and he was like, did you take any pictures? And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's good. Okay, all right. Next members only watch along, we'll do Too Many Losing Heroines. So yeah, I went there and it was very nice. Much needed. Oh yeah, and then in the evening, I met up with our glorious leader, Rhubarb and Custard. I went to we went to Hub, which, if you are familiar with Japan, Hub is a British pub chain that they opened in Japan. And I was like, well, we're both British, we have to go to Hub. We went to Hub together and we got drunk. I wanted the fish and chips, but honestly, I had no appetite, unfortunately. Which Hub? They have like 20 of them. They have like 20 of them in Shibuya alone. So yeah, we went to Hub. Hub is a very fun place. The menu is nothing like a British pub. Obviously, because I swear like British pubs, they only have like beers and like liquors. But this menu was long and they had so many cocktails and stuff. But they also had fish and chips and nachos and whatever. So yeah, you can get food there too. The inside, I was surprised. The inside of the particular Hub that I went to did actually look and feel like a British pub. It really did. They had like the football playing, they had like the wood everywhere, they had like all the signs on the wall, they had like all the football t-shirts on the wall. It was really good. So Bob and I, we shared a drink at Hub together. I bought her a souvenir from the UK because now that she's living in Japan, I figured she may be missing some of her favorite British snacks. So I got her a packet of British chocolate that had like Freddo frogs in it. And she said it lasted like 10 minutes when she got home. She ate them all super quick. So next time I go to Japan, I'm gonna have to bring her more snacks. Did they have drunken northern lads yelling at everyone? Honestly, we were the loudest ones there. Everyone else there was just like, you know, a quiet groups of Japanese people enjoying an evening drink after work. Then me and Bob come in, two rowdy British anime girls. Oh yeah, it's nice to see you, mate. Have you been? We probably upset some people, but you know what? It's a pub. That's what you're supposed to do. Come on, England! Yeah, we were the northern lads. Yeah, we were just adding to the authenticity of the bar. That was it. We were adding to the authenticity of the place. So yeah, if you do go check out Hub, even if just to get a drink or get a snack, it's very funny. It's very funny in there. Nobody. Well, I mean, if they did clock my accent, they didn't say anything. But when I went to order, I ordered it in Japanese. For those of you who don't know, despite my extreme Britishness, I can actually speak Japanese. I just choose not to. But it showed, because when I went back to Japan this time, my Japanese was extremely rusty. It was extremely rusty. Very, very rusty indeed. What was the Jozu counter? The Jozu counter this time was 0. Unfortunately, I did not get Nihongo Jozu'd once, and that's how I know that I did badly. Or maybe I did too well, and they're like, you know, at that point it becomes embarrassing to Jozu someone. I feel like there's a point in Japan, in your Japan learning journey. When you're first starting off, people will Nihongo Jozu you like every 10 seconds because you're really trying. And even though your Japanese is bad, you're really trying, but it's very obvious that you don't speak Japanese. So they're like, oh, Nihongo Jozu. Yeah. They're like trying to encourage you. But then there comes a point where your Japanese becomes too good. And at that point, they're just like, oh, you speak Japanese really well. So it would be weird if I was like, wow, your Japanese is so good. You know, like a kid. So maybe it was a compliment that I didn't get Nihongo Jozu'd. There were a couple people who were like, you know, they were really kind, and they were, you know, when I showed up and they were explaining things to me in English, and then I would ask a question in Japanese and they would be like, oh, you speak Japanese. And I was like, yes, I do, but thank you for explaining everything in English to me because my English is much better. Wow, Eigo Jozu. Wow, your Eigo is so Jozu. I only ever got asked if I wanted a fork instead of chopsticks. There were a couple times I ate at restaurants and they only brought me the fork out. And I had to ask for the chopstick. They took one look at me and they were like, this bitch needs a fork. Honestly, there were a couple times where I was like, you know what? This is a fork moment. I can't be bothered with the chopsticks. I'm gonna use the fork. I'm gonna pull out the gaijin card and use the fork. But yeah, the next day I went to Sunshine City in Ikebukuro. Sunshine City is an absolutely enormous shopping mall in Ikebukuro. On the way there, I saw like a happy birthday billboard that like some Niji Sanji fans had put up for the Oshi. It was super cute. And also on the way there, I found the wildest thing. You guys aren't gonna believe this. I did not know it existed. I did not know it was a thing. There are collab cafes everywhere in Japan, right? Like everywhere you look, there's a collab cafe. I did not know that on the top floor of this pharmacy was a cafe, because I walked past this pharmacy. Like it was just like a normal pharmacy, right? Like they have medicine and body wash and stuff out front. I walked past and I had to do a double take because I looked behind me and I was like, is that Vox Akuma in this pharmacy? Oh, why is Vox Akuma in this pharmacy? And I took a closer look. The top floor of this pharmacy has a cafe, and it was a Vox Akuma cafe. It was a Vox Akuma collab cafe. Yeah, I got the jump scare. I was just really confused that I walked past this pharmacy and I was like, why is Vox at this pharmacy? Oh, there's a cafe at the top. I unfortunately did not enter the cafe, but I did go to the top floor to like look at, you know, what kind of like menu and stuff they have. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, the menu looked pretty tasty. The menu looked pretty tasty. It was all like dark chocolate and strawberry, you know, like red and black. I mean, delicious. So yeah, that was just something really funny that I found. That was just something really funny that I found. I also like took a peek through the window of the cafe, and like they have a big TV screen at the back so that while you're eating your meal in the Vox Akuma collab cafe, you can be stared at by live 2D Vox Akuma. They just had a TV at the back playing like live 2D footage of him like moving around and stuff. Oh, it was very funny. I kind of regret not like, you know, booking a spot and actually trying it for real. The menu looked really good though. I'm not gonna lie, the menu looked really good. I think they had like, I'm trying to remember all of the things they had on it. I was honestly mostly interested in the desserts because they were all chocolate and strawberry. I wanted to eat them. Anyway, if you're in Ikebukuro and you want to check out the Vox Akuma collab cafe, I didn't go in, but I highly recommend it just for the experience alone. The experience of walking past a pharmacy and being like, why is Vox Akuma in this pharmacy? Anyway, they had another Gigo there with more Vispo stuff. I think that they're at every Gigo, not just at the one in Akihabara. So of course I went in and I had a little poke around the Gigo, and they had pretty much the same stuff, but it was a bit of a smaller location. And then went to Sunshine City, and I didn't do too much shopping that day. I was actually feeling a little bit unwell that day. I was actually feeling a little bit unwell that day, so we went to the Pokemon Center. It was very busy, and I was very overwhelmed, and I was very unwell, so I kind of like, I didn't really enjoy myself as much as I did. Oh, Rhubarb was with me again as well, by the way. Rhubarb went up with me at Sunshine City as well. So we had a little look around the Pokemon Center. Basically, like, that entire floor of Sunshine City is all Pokemon shops and Pokemon cafes. So if you really like Pokemon, then you can check out, I think it's like the second floor of Sunshine City. There's also like a bunch of really nice clothing shops on the ground floor, and I kind of regret not going in and being like, because the thing about Tokyo is everybody is so well dressed, and I felt like a dirty gaijin compared to everyone else. Dance, thank you for the 5.
Hi, Mr. Barkaneers. Oh, hi, Bon. Welcome back and happy Borf.
Thank you. I went there and I was homo-maxing for real. Like, everybody looked really nice. Define well-dressed? I mean, everybody's very fashionable and stylish. And I really wanted to embrace the Japanese fashion, and they had a bunch of shops on the ground floor just selling cute clothes for girls, and I was like, I really want it, but if I buy a bunch of clothes, I'm not going to be able to fit them into my suitcase with all of my VTuber merch. So I did not buy any cute fashions, but I wish I did. Next time I go to Ikebukuro, I will do some clothes shopping because Sunshine City has a lot of really nice clothes shops. And kind of more niche clothes shops. They're a little bit like, you know, like you see like Uniqlo everywhere, you know, you got like the nice basics, but like Sunshine City has like they have like a couple like Gyaru shops and like Lolita fashion shops. Bonnie, what's my Discord? Is my bot not working? Chatbot. Oh, it's Streamlabs. No, it was Streamlabs. 2 secs. Globie doesn't have official Discord, but we have an unofficial fan Discord that you guys can join. It's very fun, I recommend it. Timeless. Aha! Found it! Should be working, but it's not. Anyway, here it is. Please join. Go join the guys in the unofficial fan Discord because it's really fun. Or I've been told it's fun. The talents aren't allowed to go in there. But nothing is sacred. But yeah, so I had a little bimble around Ikebukuro with Rhubarb, but I'm very sorry to say that I was not feeling super well that day. So I didn't really, you know, I wasn't really that into it. But in the evening, Rhubarb and I we went to the Brave Group HQ. We went to the head office. Yeah. We went to the head office. It was really cool experience. It was a really cool experience. It was, first of all, it was so weird being in like the financial business district of Japan. And like, it was like rush hour. It was the end of the day for a lot of people. So there was just like salarymen, well suited and booted business people walking around everywhere. And then there's like 2 anime girls loitering outside the Brave Group HQ. The Brave Group HQ. Not dressed like businessmen at all. Brave Group HQ is in Tokyo? Yeah, it is. Well, Brave Group is a Japanese company. Brave Group Europe is one of its subsidiaries. So, our like producer was supposed to come out and meet us. So I messaged him when we arrived because, you know, we don't have a key card to get into the building, right? So we're standing outside and I messaged the producer-san to come and get us. We were like, hey, we're here, come get us. But then right as we were like messaging producer-san, we were out there for like maybe 5 minutes. One of our managers came down the stairs. And I've met this manager before. So I know what they look like and they know what I look like. One of my other managers came downstairs and we both stared at each other and we were like, ah. But the interaction went as follows. Ah. So I was like, oh, hey, it's nice to see you. Did producer-san send you down? And he was like, oh, no, I was just like coming down for a different reason. But producer-san, I think he's on his way, but I'll just let you into the building. So I was like, okay, thank you. So the manager-san led us into the building and I was frantically texting producer-san. It's okay, manager-san came and got us, but we found producer-san in the elevator anyway, and producer-san was like, ah. But yeah, oh, it's so cool. The moment you walk into the office, you're greeted by this big wall of just shelves and shelves and shelves of
happy belated birthday to us both _excited.
Thank you, Resnick. Of all the the VTuber project merch that they have. There is, of course, an entire section dedicated to Vispo. They also have some of the newer properties there. They have Ueno stuff. They have Uniraid stuff. They've got like a palette project stuff and the Riot music stuff. And I was taking so many pictures. They also had like a big TV screen, like playing like trailers and like music videos and stuff on like loop. Honestly, it was such a big wall that I couldn't get the entire wall in one photo. I did try. It's kind of like in the corridor, so when you're backed up against the wall, there's only so far you can go. But it's a very big wall of VTuber stuff, and it's so cool. It's so cool. I hope one day the globie stuff will be up there. It wasn't up there yet when I arrived. But I've been told the merch is at the warehouse, so maybe it'll be delivered to the office soon. But I did bring my Bonnie standee with me on vacation so that I could take pictures. And I placed my standee in front of everyone else's standee on the merch wall, and I took pictures with all my cousins. Yeah, it was very fun and I liked it. Yeah. But yeah, it was really, really cool. It was pretty quiet. I think a lot of people work from home because like that's the nature of our business, right? But there were a few people. It was kind of quiet. It was kind of the end of the day. I think a lot of people went home. Unfortunately, I did not get to meet Daddy Noguchi. I know, I'm devastated as well. Apparently he was there like literally 10 minutes before I arrived, And then at some point he must have like slipped away and I just missed him. I know, I'm really sad. I'm really sad. He probably heard me coming up the stairs and was like, fucking bye. I gotta go. Gotta go. God, not hurt. Body brand risk is coming up the stairs. You went up to get milk. She's gonna call me daddy. I gotta do. No, but I think I can say this. I'm sure it's fine that I say this. I did get to meet Daddy Noguchi at a meeting once, so that was fun. I didn't really get to say hi, but you know, I'll take it. I got to meet Daddy Noguchi at a meeting. And actually, you think that like he's not okay with being called Daddy Noguchi? My manager, who was also in that meeting, also called him Daddy Noguchi. So it is a thing. It is a thing among the talents and the staff at Brave Group to call him Daddy Noguchi. It's a thing. Trust me, it's not just one lone dog girl that keeps calling this man daddy. It is everybody in Brave Group calls him Daddy Noguchi. Did you get the bodies of puppy? What magazine did on this go? No, I did not get the question from Daddy Noguchi, thankfully. But yeah, it was very funny to be in like this business meeting with Daddy Noguchi, and then my producer sound whips out like the Daddy Noguchi, and I'm fucking losing it in this serious business meeting. My mic thankfully was muted because I was rolling on the floor laughing like an idiot. Anyway, let me continue on with my story. So after looking around the Brave Group offices for a while, producer San took me and Bob out for dinner. We had yakiniku. It was very tasty. Nom 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 nom. I ate much meat. It was super good. It was super good. And they had a tap. They had a beer tap on the table of highball, so you could like pay to have unlimited highball for 30 minutes. I had a couple of highball. You know, I had a couple, but I'm not really a big fan of highballs, so I had a couple sips. I had a couple sips of highball. Rhubarb being rhubarb took the all you can drink in 30 minutes as a challenge. And I'm gonna let her tell you how that went. I'm gonna let Rhubarb tell you how that went. Well done, Rhubarb. Cause like most, like, you know, when you get like unlimited soda fountain, it's like, okay, your soda fountain is unlimited for the duration of your stay at the restaurant. And you know, usually you'd go up and you'd maybe have like 2 or 3. I feel like adding a time limit onto the beer fountain makes it more dangerous, I would argue. I would say that if you take the time limit off, that people would drink less. But because there is a time limit, it's all you can drink in 30 minutes. People are like pounding them, bro. People are pounding them back to get as many in as possible within 30 minutes. And thing is, it's not even that expensive. It's really fucking cheap. It was very cheap. Time limit sounds like a challenge. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. if you took off the time limit, people would be like, okay, I have unlimited alcohol for the duration of my meal. That's nice. I will, you know, I will enjoy my meal, and when I run out of alcohol, I shall get one more. When you put a time limit on, it becomes a challenge and you start knocking it back, bro. So, I'll let Rhubarb tell you how that went. But yeah, ate a lot of meat. A lot of meat was consumed with Producer-san. Honestly, it was really nice to see. I have met Producer-san before. I met him at Vexpo, but you know, like all the staff was so busy at Vexpo that we didn't really get to like talk or anything. So this time we actually got to sit down and chat and hang out. It was very nice. It was very nice. The next day I visited this lovely like Japanese garden. It was very nice. That was Ikebukuro. Oh yeah. The next day I went to Ueno Zoo. I went to the zoo and I took pictures of all the animals of the globie members that I found. So I saw an owl for Vil. I saw crocodile for Vance. I saw giraffe for Kiri. Yeah. I went to the zoo. Ueno Zoo is actually a much smaller zoo than I thought. And honestly, I appreciate that because I'm so used to going to a zoo and it being like a full day affair because it's absolutely enormous. This zoo is it's in Ueno Park. It's actually much smaller than you think, and I appreciate that because you can kind of get it done in like an hour or two. If you speed run, you could do it in an hour or two. I saw bears for Meow. I saw rhubarbs. There was a petting zoo and they had bunnies, so I saw a rhubarb. They did apparently have penguins, but I must have missed them. I did see the... oh no, I didn't see the pandas actually because there was like a massive queue for the pandas for some reason. I'm like, I ain't getting in that queue. I've seen a panda before. I know what a panda looks like. Hi, welcome. Did I see pigs or the Barkaneers? I posted on Twitter that I saw you guys there. I posted on Twitter that I saw the Barkaneers. Boo-hee. Boo-hee. No cows. No cows. They did have one alpaca who they were trying to get to go into their house, but he did not want to go, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. So the zoo staff were trying to get... They had the alpaca on a leash and they were trying to get him to go inside, maybe to like take medicine or something. So the zoo staff were in his pen trying to like coax him with food. They were trying to pull him on the leash, and this alpaca was like, no. He was just standing there like full strength resisting the leash. It was very funny. Eventually, yeah, he was like, no. He was a very stubborn alpaca. It was very funny. The zoo staff weren't being forceful with him or anything. They were actually being very gentle with him, but they were also laughing. Everybody there was laughing because they were trying so hard to get this alpaca into his pen, and he just was not going. At one point, he got so annoyed that he straight up sat down and was like, I'm not moving. He was literally throwing a tantrum. It was so cute. It was very cute. he threw a little alpaca tantrum. It was really funny. So that was my favorite part of Ueno Zoo, was seeing the alpaca throw a tantrum. There was tigers for Who. There was lots of parrots and stuff. They had monkey. They had monkey for Leon. They had lots of lizards and snakes. Yeah, I found you guys the Barkaneers. Boohee boohee. And then I think, did I go shopping again? Wait, what was that? Ueno. I think I must have found another Lashinbang because I'm seeing, oh no, mandarake. Ah! I went to Nakano Broadway. That was it. After Ueno Zoo, I went to Nakano Broadway. Oh boy. Nakano Broadway, for those of you who are not familiar, is like Akihabara on steroids. It is like a big shopping mall. It has several floors. It's quite an old shopping mall. It feels a little bit liminal space at sometimes. But it is filled to the brim with every kind of niche merch that you can think of. They literally have several different mandarake stores in there, and some of them are so like, they're like dedicated to one specific hobby. Like they have a mandarake store for the train nerds. They had a mandarake store for the Zentai nerds. They had a mandarake store for the Gundam nerds. Like they had a mandarake store for any kind of niche hobby you can think of. And there were a bunch of other stores like that as well that weren't mandarake stores, but they still like had niche hobby store. There was an entire store dedicated to magical girls, and so it was a bunch of like Pretty Cure and Cardcaptor Sakura and Creamy Mummy and original Sailor Moon goods, like the really old stuff, like from like the 90s. Like they have everything there. It's really good. I highly recommend it. If you have kind of like a niche fan that you like, you're a fan of a niche subject, try Nakano Broadway because you will probably find it there. Yeah, there was a bunch of Cardcaptor Sakura stuff. There was a little bit of VTuber stuff as well. I did end up buying some really good stuff in these teeny tiny like secondhand shops. There was an entire shop that sold, you know, the winnings from gacha machines. They put them together and they just sell them. So you can buy the entire like contents of the gacha machine and just get one of every item that you want. It was really good. So because there was a couple things that I was like, I really like this one thing in the machine, but I don't really want to play on a machine to get it. So yeah, I recommend those, but I will show you this on Tuesday. In one of these secondhand shops, they had an entire retail box of, let me check I've got the right ones here. Let me check which version I've got, because there's different versions. Oh God, my head is gone again. Why does my head keep disappearing? Hello? Don't look so surprised. Don't look so surprised. There you go. I think I got volume 1. Maybe not volume 1. This one, I got an entire box. Show me the box. I think it's volume 1. I'm not 100% sure though. That's volume... Yeah, that is volume 1. Okay. I mean, I'll show you guys on Tuesday, but I think I got volume 1. Anyway, I bought an entire retail box of HoloLive Super Expo 2024 trading cards, and we're gonna open them on stream on Tuesday. I got the entire retail box, like the box that they put out on retail, and you take a packet from the box. I bought the entire box. There's like 20 packets in there. And you want to know how much I paid for that retail box of HoloLive 2024 Super Expo trading cards? I will tell you. Oh my God, help. I will tell you. Bearing in mind the yen is still kind of low right now. I paid 3,000 yen or 15 pounds for the entire retail box of trading cards. I paid 15 pounds. And I even went back to Nakano Broadway later, and I went back to that same shop. They had another box. They had another retail box of trading cards. And I was so tempted to buy a second retail box because they were so cheap. So cheap. Like, it's unreal how cheap it was. Right? I'm like these shops in Nakano Broadway, I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. So on Tuesday we're gonna open all of the trading cards together. There's like, I think there's 20 in a retail box. I got the entire box for 15 quid. And when I went back in, they had another box for 15 quid. And the only reason that I didn't buy that second box was because of luggage space. So go to Nakano Broadway. Go. I can't remember the name of the shop, but it's the shop that sells a bunch of gacha goods, like all together. Like they sell the gacha sets together. I believe it's the official holo ones. I don't think it's Vice Schwartz. I think the Super Expo 2024 ones are official holo. And in that same shop, they are selling entire retail boxes of trading cards. Yeah. So go. And super dirt cheap too. Mega dirt cheap. I actually ended up having to throw away the retail box because it wouldn't fit in my suitcase. So I only have the cards. I had to take all of the cards out of the retail box and put them in my bag, like, separately. So I don't have the retail box anymore. Let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. But yeah. Go to Nakano Broadway and go shopping, dude. Go shopping. I mean it, go shopping. Also, I mentioned earlier that you can get Hololive like birthday and anniversary merch. In some of these shops in Nakano Broadway, they will sell the birthday and anniversary merch in a set. So you can pay one price and you will get the entire birthday or anniversary set, like, all together. They are a little bit more expensive, but right now, you know, the yen is still kind of low. It's not like exorbitantly expensive, but if you missed out on like your Oshi's birthday merch, you could probably find it in Nakano Broadway in like a set. Like, I saw a Suisei set, I saw a Pecora set, I saw a Miko set, I saw a marine set. There was a bunch of, like, you can get like full sets of birthday and anniversary merch. Speaking of birthday merch, thank you, Ace. How much did I advance to the Nikki campaign? We'll talk about that later. Hot pirate lady, yes. I will say though that in Tokyo, the major city, when you go to these secondhand shops, they will price things like acrylic standees based on how popular the talent is. So if your Oshi is like Gaogura, expect to pay double, sometimes triple the price of everyone else. It's just like how they operate. But I went to a different Lashinbang, like outside of Tokyo, and actually they priced all the standees the same. So if you are willing to go outside of Tokyo, or if you're going outside of Tokyo anyway, I recommend checking out the secondhand stores anywhere you go, because you might be able to find your Oshi's merch a bit cheaper depending on who they are. But yeah, like the standees, most of them were like 1,500 yen, 1,800 yen. The marine and pakora ones were around 2,000 yen. They were quite expensive, but the Gura ones were like 4,000 yen, dude. So rest in peace to the chum buds in chat who want to get some Gura merch. I'm sorry, but your Oshi is so popular that her merch costs more. But I did end up finding them like for much better prices outside of Tokyo. So if you're going outside of Tokyo, I recommend checking out the secondhand stores outside of Tokyo. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in Nakano Broadway. Oh, I went into a entire shop dedicated to. It was all like girl focused manga. So they had a bunch of like shoujo romance, BL Yuri manga, like, you know, stuff that's like the demographic is mostly female. But also in that shop they had walls and walls and walls of vintage shoujo manga. It was so peak. It was so good seeing like all this really old like 80s 90s shoujo manga. Oh, I was having a dream. It was amazing. It was so good. I took so many pictures of that shop. I really like old shoujo manga. And then oh, I met up with Reina. I met up with our good Kato, Reina Ronea. We went out for a nice drinko in Ikebukuro. Reina. Met up with your favorite green cat. We met up at this nice little cafe, and we had a drink and we yapped. We yapped the night away. Yeah, it was very nice. I did get to meet a few people in Japan. Some of them I tweeted about, some of them I didn't. Some of them wanted to be shared online, some of them didn't want to be shared online, so I did meet more friends than I posted about on Twitter. But I'll tell you about the ones who want me to tell you about them. Yeah. There was actually a lot of people in Japan. There was a lot of people in Japan in October. I think all of the VTuber girls went. The girly pops went, like Bao and Numi and Cinder and that lot went. Like there was a lot of people in Japan in October, so I got to meet a lot of friends. I was really happy. I was really happy this time. Did I meet Anzu Mama? No, I didn't. Maybe I should have met up with her. Oh no, Scion is there? Damn it. Yeah, everybody was there in October, so sorry everybody who's going in November. There's a few people who I know are going in November, and I'm so sad that I'm gonna miss them. With all the animators and VTubers that went over there this month, I thought a con was going on. I think October is just a really popular time to go to Japan in general. April and October are like the two big tourist times for Japan. I would argue that October is probably better than April. April is quite expensive because of Hanami, but October is a bit cheaper. Honestly, it was still kind of hot in October. Like, it was still kind of warm. I mean, but I'm British though, and like white as a ghost, so everything is warm to me. Anything above 12 degrees is warm. But yeah, VTubers out in the wild often all congregate in Japan in October, which is hilarious. So I got to meet up with a bunch of friends, and I was really happy about that. There was even more people I wanted to meet up with, but unfortunately our timings just didn't work out. I had a pretty packed schedule, and like some people I didn't know were there until I was there. So maybe next time. Next time. I know, not enough time. I was devastated I couldn't meet Bao this time. Bao and I, we've been trying to like hang out for fucking years, bro. And I keep missing her every single time. Every single time. One day, star-crossed lovers will meet. And it will be beautiful. Anyway. So yeah, I met up with Reina. Oh, I went to Tokyo Tower. I went to the Tokyo Tower, the famous Tokyo Tower, the big red one. Big red one. It was very cool. It was very nice. I've been to Tokyo Skytree before. So I already had that experience, but I wanted to go, you know, to the quintessential Tokyo Tower. It was very cool. Very cool. There were a lot of people that I went at nighttime because I wanted to see Tokyo at night. I did Skytree during the day, so I've seen what Tokyo looks like during the day, but I wanted a view of Tokyo from the night. So I went up at night, and actually it was kind of busy. A lot of people were going at night. But yeah, I was super tired after a long day. Oh yes, and then I went to Nagoya. I went to Nagoya for a few days. I left Tokyo on the Shinkansen, and I went to Nagoya for a few days because at Nagoya they have the Ghibli Park. I went to Nagoya specifically for the Ghibli Park. But also I found out that there was a Lashinbang and a Melonbooks in Nagoya, so I went shopping again. And it was in Nagoya that I found the Lashinbang. All the prices of the standees, they were all priced the same, regardless of the talent that you choose. So if you ever go to Nagoya, go to the Lashinbang in Nagoya. Everything in there is the same price. So I spent so much money in Nagoya. And I also found more Zali merch, so I sent more. I was even more of a menace to Zali. I was like, hey, look what I found. Poor Zali was getting messages of me taking pictures of his man. He was probably like, why is this dog so fucking weird, dude? And yeah, the Melonbooks in Nagoya was also where I found the Anise Ass notepad. But yeah, then I went to Ghibli Park. So I've been to the Ghibli Museum in Tokyo before, and this time I wanted to go to Ghibli Park. Basically in Nagoya, there are sections of this huge park that they built in like 2009 for like an expo. It's just a big event, like an absolutely enormous event space, like acres and acres of land. And they've built like some Ghibli attractions in it. So when you arrive, you go to like the Grand Warehouse, which is kind of like a big Ghibli museum. And inside they have a bunch of exhibits from like Arrietty, and they have like the food exhibition where they show you how they animate food and stuff. Oh, it made me hungry. And they had movie posters from every single movie in every single language. and they had a giant plush cat bus that everybody was queuing up to take pictures in. The poor attendant was like, everybody get in and have fun taking pictures together so you don't clog up the hallway. But everyone's like antisocial, and we're like, no, I want a picture with my family. I don't want random people in my picture. So everybody was being very polite and queuing up. And this guy is like, you don't have to queue. Everybody get in and have fun. And so I took a picture in the cat bus. It was very soft. I liked the big life-size cat bus. No randos, get out. The big cat bus. And then after you've like seen the exhibition, there's of course a gift shop. The gift shop was absolutely crammed with tourists, but I did buy a lot of stuff, which I will again show you on Tuesday. I'm very sorry we ran out of time today because I overslept, but on Tuesday I will show you everything that I bought. And then in this park, there you walk around and there are several different areas that they've built in, like, you know, Ghibli theme. So they had built a giant house moving castle. It was really cool. They had built the house from Whisper of the Heart. They had built the house from My Neighbor Totoro, and like the big Totoro on top of the hill. They built the hat shop. They built Sophie's hat shop from Howl's Moving Castle. They built an entire section dedicated to Kiki's delivery service, and there was a Kiki bakery. I really wanted to go in and have like a bread from the Kiki bakery, but the queue was way too long, and it was really hot that day. The queue was like outside the shop, and it was really hot and sunny that day. Like, it was a bad day to be out in a park where there was little to no shade. It was hot. It was hot. And they had a Mononoke area, and they had like some statues of, like, you know, the big scary monsters from Princess Mononoke. Was there anything from Wind Rises? They had a bunch of like little shops selling like little model planes for Wind Rises. Porco Rosso. Honestly, I really like Porco Rosso. There really wasn't that much Porco Rosso stuff, and I was quite disappointed to see that because I really enjoyed Porco Rosso. But yeah, before I went to Japan, I watched every single Ghibli movie in order. So to prepare myself of going to Ghibli Park, I watched every single Ghibli movie in order. So I have seen every single Ghibli movie now. Every single one that they've ever made, including like the short music video, including like the collaboration ones. I've watched every single one. I think I'm gonna watch like the Studio Ponok ones as well next. So I was prepared. Yeah, and also when you go, just like when you go to the museum in Tokyo, you get the opportunity to watch a little short movie, a little short Ghibli movie that is, you can only watch it at Ghibli Park or Ghibli Museum. They are exclusive to visitors of those places. So I can't remember exactly which movie I got to watch the first time I went to the Ghibli Museum. It was so long ago now. I think it was in like 2017. But this time I got to watch this really cute short movie of a kid who meets a rabbit, and they have like contests to see who's stronger. And then like they meet the rabbit's grandma, and they like help her find her walking stick. Anyway, it was really cute. It was very cute. Yep. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, they had the giant turnip man from Spirited Away. He was kind of funny looking. They had a giant Totoro. Oh, they had Yubaba's office from Spirited Away. Oh, they had the house from Earwig and the Witch. So it was very funny to be in the middle of this park in God knows anywhere, Japan, and seeing a British cottage. That was very funny. Oh, they had Kiki's house. You could go into Kiki's like loft. It was very cute. Yeah, they had Satsuki and Mei's house from Totoro. Yeah, a bunch. And then, oh, I got to stay in like a proper traditional Japanese ryokan this time. I have stayed in like a Japanese room before with like a tatami mat, but it was in like an Airbnb, not an Airbnb. It was like a B&B in the middle of Tokyo. So this time I actually went out into the Nagoya countryside and I stayed in a proper like rural ryokan, and it had like its own onsen and stuff. So that was a really cool experience. I got to wear like the yukata. My room had its own onsen bath. So every waking moment I was out there in that goddamn bathtub, soaking it up. As soon as I arrived, I dumped my stuff, stripped off, and dove into that bathtub. And then after dinner, I dove in again. And then the next morning, I dove in again. I think I ended up getting in that bathtub like 3 or 4 times. I was the cleanest I've ever been. I was determined to make the most of my stay at that ryokan. Dog water, dog soup. Ew. Don't drink the dog water. But yeah, the water was very hot. Honestly, it was after like all of the walking I'd been doing for the past like week before. Oh, it was bliss. It was so nice not to like walk anywhere and just have a nice hot bath. Like I felt rejuvenated. Dog broth, dog water. Hey. Hey. Because like up until that point, I'd been tracking my steps. I'd been doing like 20,000 steps a day. No kidding. Like every single day in Japan, I was doing 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Oh my God, I was dying. But then I got to the ryokan and I didn't have to walk anywhere. I was only there for one night. So I arrived in like the afternoon. I checked in and I just soaked in that bath for 24 hours. Oh, it was so good. It was really good. I did have dinner at the ryokan. It was, listen, the ryokan was kind of by the ocean. And when you're by the ocean, there's a lot of fish. And this ryokan very much, it prided itself on having the freshest fish. And it's not like a menu that you can order from. It's like a set meal. I will be honest with you guys. I don't have the most refined palate. I don't like fish. I don't like mushrooms. I've never liked fish. I've tried different kinds of fish over the years and I just never like it. And I did try to eat the ryokan food. I did try, you know, when they brought stuff out, I did try it. I just did not like it. I just did not like it. It was absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure someone who absolutely loves seafood would be having a field day. Like they would be in their dream element. But as someone who just does not like fish and never liked fish, it was not for me. Fish and chips is different because when you get fish and chips from your local chippy, it has been greased up, battered, deep fried so many times that it does not taste like fish. It tastes like grease and batter. But when you get fresh fish, how it's supposed to be eaten, and it tastes like fish, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, seafood lovers, but I'm a seafood hater. So, you know, each dish that they brought out, I did try a little bit every time. They brought out like some sashimi, and I did try sashimi. I will not be trying sashimi again. They brought out like this mushroom hot pot. I did try the mushroom hot pot. It was okay. The broth was nice, but it was full of mushrooms. I did try a mushroom. I did not like the mushroom. Yeah, they literally came with everything I hated. There was one course that it was like, here is some like Wagyu beef and pork from the Nagoya countryside. And I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they're gonna give me some meat, bro. They're gonna give the dog some meat, bro. They brought out a tiny slice of beef and a tiny slice of pork. That's all you get. Because there's so many, it's like a set meal. There are so many courses to this meal that every single course is teeny tiny.
Said, if it smells like fish, eat like a fine dish. Is it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
You're probably right, Einhander. So I only got one slice of beef and one slice of pork. They did bring rice, and I absolutely scoffed that rice. So I had some beef, I had some pork, I had some rice, and then I had dessert. Dessert was like a lychee pudding. It was nice. It was pretty good. But one of the things that they brought out as like the meal was abalone. I did not know until that day what an abalone was. So they brought out the live abalone. They lit the grill in front of me. They placed the live abalone on the grill. And I got to sit there and watch it die in front of me. It was awful. It was awful. It was awful. I'm sure to some people they would have been like, fresh. Num 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 num. And also, like, the waiter was very nice. He explained everything to me in English. He came out with the abalone and he was like, I'm gonna put it on the grill. I'll come and turn it over for you when it's ready. Just don't get too close because it has a tendency, like, you know, it kind of pops like with the heat and the water, right? So anyway, while this abalone was dying on the grill in front of me, it burst and flung fucking abalone water all over me. He did warn me of the splash zone. Rhubarb! Hello, Raidors! Long time no see. I was just talking about my trip to Japan, where I met with your glorious leader, Rhubarb and Custard. Hello, hello, Raidors. Rhubarb. Bob, did you tell the Rhubarbians about the all-you-can-drink highballs at the yakiniku place in Tokyo? Did you tell them about that? The all-you-can-drink, but in 30-minute highballs? Can I tell them about that? The highball incident. The great highball incident of 2024. Highballs. Do not mention highballs to me. So as you can see from Rhubarb's reaction, the all-you-can-drink highballs in 30 minutes went very well. Do not mention highballs to me. I fell into a text. Okay, so... Hang on. So do you remember earlier I was saying about this yakiniku place? And it has taps at the table. So you can have all you can drink highballs, but you have to drink it in 30 minutes. Rhubarb took that as a challenge. I lost count how many highballs she had. But she was not letting that 30-minute time limit stop her. And yes, by the end of the night, we were trying to usher her into a taxi. She ended up on the floor of the taxi. I think, and then like on my way home, I got into a taxi just fine. I did not end up on the floor of the taxi. But like on my way home in the taxi, I get a message from Rhubarb saying she saying she got kicked out of the taxi. She said that the taxi driver, yeah, she said that the taxi driver said that her station was too hard to get to. Rhubarb, not gonna lie, I think it may have had something to do with the fact that you were on the floor of the taxi. I think it's just an excuse, that's what I think. That's what I think too. I think he didn't want to be mean to you and he just said he couldn't go to your station. I think it was because you were raging drunk, girl. I remember I read that text from her and I was like, yeah, that's not the real reason. That ain't the real reason. I'm glad that you made it home fine. I was kind of worried about you, but I'm glad that you made it home. So yeah, I will never be taking Rhubarb to a place that does all you can drink highballs ever again. Seems like a terrible idea. That's the story. That's the story of Rhubarb and the all-you-can-drink highballs. Anyway, where was I? If I continue on with my trip here... Oh yeah, I went to Disneyland. I went to Disney. I went to Disneyland. Because last time I did Disney Sea, I've done both before, like in 2017. But last time I only did Disney Sea and this time I only did Disneyland. They were doing the, they're doing all the Halloween stuff right now. So they had all the like Halloween merch out. They had everybody dressed up in like cosplay of their favorite Halloween, Disney character. It was really, really cute. They had, remodeled the haunted house ride into a Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas ride for Halloween. So that was really cool. I got to ride on the new Beauty and the Beast ride. Oh my god, it was fantastic. The animatronics, they move so well. It's so smooth the way those animatronics move. I thought I was looking at like an animated movie. It was crazy. They moved really, really well. The ride was super fun as well. It was very smooth and it like spun you around. And there was one point during the ride, you know the part of the Beauty and the Beast movie where, you know, Beast is like, he's like a beast. He's lying on the ground. He's been like stabbed by Gaston or whatever. And he transforms into, you know, Prince Beast. He transforms into a human. And you see him like rise up into the sky, spin around, and then he like becomes human. I don't know how they did it. But they pulled it off during the ride. They made this beast animatronic rise up into the air, spin around, and then he very seamlessly transformed into a human animatronic right in front of your eyes. There were no cuts. I couldn't see any like switching of animatronics or screens or anything. It all happened in front of you. My jaw was on the floor. I have never, ever in my life seen like anything that impressive. It was really, really impressive. It was really impressive. I don't know if like you could probably find it on YouTube if you like go on YouTube and Google like the Disneyland Tokyo Beauty and the Beast ride. You can probably find that moment. It was really good. Taco, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Taco-san, arigatou. Thank you guys. Oops. Did you get to go on the Tangled ride too? I did not. But yeah, it was really fantastic. And yeah, I've ridden the haunted house ride many times before. I've ridden it in America, I've ridden it in Japan, so I'm very familiar with the layout of the haunted house ride. So it was a really nice surprise to see that they had completely remodeled the ride based on Nightmare Before Christmas, and they had like Jack Skellington and Sally and like all the other characters, Boogie and stuff. They had like the songs and stuff, and you know the ghosts in the big like ballroom that are like dancing around and running around, they put Christmas hats on them, and it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was really cute. But yeah, it was really fun to see that like they changed that ride so much just for Halloween. Like it was limited edition as well. Like you could the queue was really long for that ride because obviously it was a limited change that they did, but they changed so much, like a lot. Like they made full-on animatronics only for this ride for like a few weeks. Like the dedication to the craft is insane. Of course, I watched like the parades and the fireworks shows. It was really good to ride Splash Mountain again because I heard that Splash Mountain has been closed down in America now. They've closed Splash Mountain in America now. The only way you can ride Splash Mountain is in Tokyo, or maybe like one of the other parks. I don't know. But I rode Splash Mountain in America and I rode Splash Mountain in Japan, so I'm very happy to have ridden Splash Mountain again. Did I buy the comically large turkey legs? I did not, but I did see other people buy the comically large turkey legs. Wonder why it closed? They're changing the one in America and probably eventually the one in Japan. They're changing it into a Princess and the Frog ride instead. Nobody knows Songs of the South anymore. Songs of the South is way old. So they're just rebranding the ride into a Princess and the Frog one. But I got to ride Splash Mountain as it was, as Songs of the South. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Cute. But yeah, that was the Beauty and the Beast ride. It was really fantastic. It was amazing. And then the next day, why is my phone not on silent? Stop messaging me. it's the mods. The mods are having a little chat in the Discord server. Shut up, mods. Oh, I went to Enoshima Island. Yeah, I went to Enoshima. It was really beautiful. Snitch. I went to Enoshima. Yeah. I'd heard that some of the Hololive talents really love going to Enoshima. So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll check it out myself. And I went. And it was very cool. The station that you come out of is like such a strange building. It's very interesting. A very strange building. And I walked to the top. I went to the candle and I got to see out over the bay. I got to visit all the shrines that they had. Annoyingly, I was like 2 days too early. But it was like my last night in Japan. I was going to Thailand the next day. I was 2 days too early for a candle festival they were doing. They were setting up thousands and thousands and thousands of candles and they were gonna light them all so that like when you were walking around Enoshima Island, you could like walk amongst all these candles. It was really beautiful. I wish I could have like seen it all lit up. Damn it. So yeah, I went to Enoshima. It was really nice. The view was great. It was a really good day. I saw a turtle. Yeah, it was pretty nice, I guess. The view was beautiful and the weather was perfect. It wasn't too hot. And then I hopped on a plane to Thailand because I figured while I was over in Asia, I might as well pop down to Thailand and see old Papa Barkswell. If you guys don't know, Papa Boxwell actually lives in Thailand. So I went over and I visited Papa Boxwell. He says hi. He says hi. It was a very chill vacation in Thailand. It was very chill. Only 6 hour flight. Exactly, yeah. I mean, 6 hours is not very long when you've already done a 12-hour flight, so 6 hours doesn't feel very long when you've already flown 12 hours to get to Asia in the first place. Hi, Papa Boxwell. Yeah, Papa Boxwell says hi. It was very chill. I got like a nice hotel by the beach, like literally right on the ocean. Everything is so cheap in Thailand. You can get like a really nice hotel room for really cheap. So I got a really nice room right on the ocean in a lovely hotel, buffet breakfast every morning, pool, beautiful view of the ocean from my balcony. I got to watch the sunset every night. Ooh, it was lovely. Oh, it was lovely. That's what a mosquito bite your ass? Yes, as soon as I got there, I was attacked, viciously attacked by mosquitoes. And also, I got super sunburn on my boobas. I swear to you, I put sun cream on my boobs. I swear to you, I put sun cream on my boobs. The sun was that strong that it penetrated the sun cream and burned me anyway. And it was factor 50. Whenever I buy sun cream, I always buy the stuff for babies because that stuff is always like the strongest, right? Because obviously they want to protect sensitive baby skin. So I bought factor 50 baby sun cream and that shit still burned me up. British debuff. To be fair, I am extremely pale and had not been outside for extended periods of time up until that point. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Beyond white, basically translucent. So yeah, of course it hurt. Of course it hurt. It was very painful. But I did also, the hotel I stayed at offered, like, they had their own spa. So of course I dropped a few bucks on a spa treatment. Oh baby, I got full body spa treatment. It was for like 2 hours. So I got a salt scrub. Oh, it was a sand scrub actually. She laid me on this towel and she scrubbed me down with sand until I was baby smooth. Baby smooth. And let me tell you, she was extremely thorough. Extremely thorough. I mean, I appreciated it because now I'm extremely smooth in places no light will ever see again. She was at the door and she touched you. It wasn't that bad. She got my boobies out. She scrubbed my boobies, so my boobies are very smooth. Zim, hi Zim. Konnichiwa, irashai. Yeah, she shed my skin. She helped me shed. She helped me shed. She was very nice. She was very, very, very nice. When I was lying on, like when I was lying on my front, she looked at my back, and I didn't tell them that I had like surgery on my back like fucking years ago. Because it was many years ago, it's like not an issue anymore. But she noticed the scar on my back and she was like, oh, how long ago was the surgery? And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. It was many years ago. And she was like, okay, well, I'll be gentle just in case. And I was like, aw, that's really nice of you, aw. But then after she scrubbed me and got every skin cell off of my body, I showered it all off and I laid back down and she oiled me up and she went to town. Oh, Whenever I get my massages, I don't like gentle massages. And I'll be honest, I've had a massage in the UK. They cannot do it like they do in Thailand. They are way too gentle in the UK, way too gentle. Whenever I get a massage in the UK, I always come out disappointed because I like the kind of massage that they like crush your spine with. That's the kind of massage that I like. I like really strong, deep tissue massage. So she went to town on me. Head to toe, full body massage. Oh, I was in heaven. Oh, I was in heaven. Oh, it was wonderful. She did a fantastic job. She was so good. It was fantastic. I didn't feel her step on me, but I think at one point she did get up on the table with me. to like get some extra leverage. She went to town. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It was wonderful. And then after she crushed my spine, she gave me a nice facial massage as well. And a head massage too. When I said that this lady got me from head to toe, this was no joke. She gave me a beautiful facial and a lovely massage. Oh, my head is tingling just thinking about it. And she gave me the best head massage I've ever had. You ever go to the salon and like they wash your hair for you and they're like, do you want a head massage? And I'm always like, yes, please, 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 please. I want a head massage. They always like rub your head for 3 seconds and then that's it. And I'm like, well, can you do like maybe a bit longer? She basically rubbed my head for like an entire hour. My tongue was out of my mouth. I was drooling. My eyes were rolled into the back of my head. I was like, oh my God. She was so good. She was so good. Did you leave a tip? Damn right I did. Did she scratch behind the ear? She got me behind the ear. She got me in the spot behind the ear. Oh my God. It was heaven. It was heaven. A massage is supposed to be that good. They are when you get a real professional to do them. How long did I book the lady for? 2 hours. 2 hours. The entire treatment, starting from start to finish, the scrub, the massage, the facial, was all 2 hours. So while she was doing my facial, while she was like letting the product absorb into my skin, she was giving me a head massage. It was wonderful. And then afterwards I had to put my clothes on. The dream was over. I walked out into the daylight again. And she's like, oh, I made some tea for you. I was like, oh, thank you. So I sat down and I had some lovely, lovely tea. Oh, it was wonderful. Honestly, I want to go back. I want to go back and have her beat me up again. She did a wonderful job. She did a wonderful job. Like Thailand has so many massage places. You can't walk 5 minutes along the street without coming across a massage place. And they're all like out there trying to get you to come in. And like I've been to a few of those massage places. When I go to Thailand, I usually get like a foot massage because my feet are fucking killing me from walking 20,000 steps a day. And they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. A lot of them have like training, like qualifications, like they go to school for this. So they know what they're doing. It's so good. I highly recommend if you go to Thailand, please get a massage. Oh, it is a transformative experience. Yeah, I like the kind of massage that will break me as well. Whenever I get like, same with like my foot massage, I like the kind of like really deep, hard reflexology massage. Oh, please break my feet. Thank you. So good. So good. So yeah. Oh, I also visited some temples. Took some pictures there, like Thai Buddhist temples. They are like beautiful buildings, stunning architecture. I'm a big fan of beautiful architecture. Even in the UK, I love visiting cathedrals. I'm not religious in any sense of the word, but I love going to these beautiful big buildings, big architectural marvels, and taking pictures of beautiful cathedrals. So I went to a couple of temples in Thailand and I took some pictures of the really beautiful architecture and art and statues. Ooh, it was wonderful. Ooh, it was wonderful. There was one temple that I went to on top of a mountain. They have monkeys up there. Let me tell you, because they get so many tourists, the monkeys are brazen. The monkeys are brazen, bro. They have no fear. I went, after like visiting the temple, I went to the gift shop and I bought myself an ice cream because it was bloody hot. And I'm just stood outside the gift shop eating my ice cream. This monkey runs up to me. He sits in front of me and stares at my ice cream and I'm like he's literally like in front of me. Like he was in arm's reach of me. Just this fucking monkey. And I'm like, hello, can I help you? And this monkey like sat in front of me for like a good 10 seconds. But then like one of the people who work at the temple like ran over and shooed him away. You fucking monkey. I has for me. That monkey was brazen. He wanted that ice cream. I think if I hadn't been rescued by that staff member, the monkey probably would have tried taking it from me. I didn't know what to do. I was just frozen. I was like, monkey? 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 Yeah, they will fight. They will get you. They will attack you. So I'm very grateful for that staff member who chased the monkey away because I did not know what to do. I did not know what to do when that monkey was just like staring me down for my ice cream. But yeah, I did like take a look around. There was a baby monkey clinging on to his mama. It was really cute. A monkey stole a coconut. Everywhere you go in these tourist spots in Thailand, you will always find someone with coconuts and a machete. And they will machete the top of the coconut off for you, stick a straw in it, boom. Enjoy your fresh, cold coconut milk. I mean, they are fantastic, but like, I saw a monkey had stolen one of those coconuts and had like shoved his entire face into it. It was really funny. I wish I'd got a picture, but I was like in the car traveling, so I couldn't get my phone out in time. But like this monkey just like had a coconut and he just had his whole fucking head shoved into this coconut. It was very funny. Yeah, I took many strolls along the beach. Oh, I went to this temple that was inside a cave. That was really interesting. They had like discovered this cave and they just decided to turn it into a temple and they built lots of like statues and stuff inside it. It was really nice. There was a sign that says, please do not feed the monkey, and I sent that to Leon and he started screaming. I took a boat trip out to some islands. It was really beautiful. I saw some elephants. And then I had to go back to Japan to catch my flight back to the UK. But because I was like stuck at the airport for like 12 hours, I left. Oh, I also went shopping. I went shopping as well. I went to a shopping mall and I did a little bit of souvenir shopping. But yeah, that was my whirlwind week in Thailand. I did go swimming in the ocean as well. I'm a sea doggo. I love the sea. So I was in that ocean. Well, yeah, I would have gone home from Thailand and spared myself 20 hours of flying. However, return flights are much cheaper than one-way flights, because these airlines, they want you to fly with them again. They want you to buy a return flight so you fly with them again. So their return tickets are always massively cheaper compared to one-way flights. So actually, like, going from the UK to Japan to Thailand and then back to the UK again was like so much more expensive than getting a round trip from Japan to the UK and a round trip from Japan to Thailand. So I went from the UK to Japan to Thailand to Japan to the UK. So I got two round trips instead of like 3 one-way trips. It worked out way cheaper that way. But anyway, because I arrived super early in the morning back in Japan, I basically had to sit at the airport for 12 hours. I had to go through like immigration and stuff again. I'm not gonna lie, I was really worried that they were gonna question me as to why I had left the country and then came back a week later. They didn't even bat an eye. They were like, yep, welcome back. Are you not gonna question anything, or you again? Yeah, I would have thought, at least I would have thought they would have been like, oh, I see you were here just a week ago. When are you going back to the UK? They didn't even ask. They didn't even ask. It wasn't Taiwan, it was Thailand. I think that they're fine with it as long as, like, you know, you don't overstay your welcome. When I've got like stamps in my passport and it said, because you can stay in Japan for, I think, 90 days on a tourist visa, it said on the stamp in my passport that I can stay until like the 20-something of January. So I think because I was still coming back within that period, they were like, okay, welcome back. But it didn't matter anyway, because if they questioned it, I would have been like, look, here's my boarding pass. I'm literally leaving in 12 hours. And then they would be like, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I hung out at the airport for 12 hours. I just like wandered around the shops. I had a little bit of lunch. And then I found out, because I went to the Ghibli Museum. Okay, so here's the thing about the Ghibli Museum, right? Those tickets sell out instantly. If you are not on that website waiting for the tickets to go live, you will not get a ticket. And even sometimes when you are on that website, if you refresh the page once, all the tickets have sold out. It is so phenomenally popular that if you are not lucky the first time, you will simply not get a ticket. So unfortunately, I did not get a ticket for Ghibli Park from the Ghibli Park website. And I was kind of sad. But then I'm a genius. This happened to me last time with Ghibli Museum. I actually booked through a tour agency because tour agencies get tickets as well for these parks and museums. And I was like, well, I really want to go to this park. Yes, if I book through an agency, it's going to be like double or triple the price, but at least I'll get to go, right? It's either you pay double or triple or you don't go at all. And I was like, I'm coming all this way to Nagoya specifically for the Ghibli Park. I need to go to Ghibli Park. So I booked through a tour agency, and it was great, honestly. I got the tickets to Ghibli Park, and also I got hotel transfer to and from, and lunch. And after Ghibli Park, they took us to Nagoya International Airport to visit the, there was like a flight museum there. So, hey, welcome. So after Ghibli Museum, we got to like go around this museum that they just have in the airport. And then while I was waiting at Narita Airport for 12 hours, I was like, it was kind of interesting that they had a flight museum at the airport in Nagoya. I wonder if they have something similar at Narita Airport. They, in fact, do. It turns out, would you believe it, that airports are prime location for flight museums because the planes are already there. So while I was waiting in Narita Airport for 12 hours, I looked online and I saw that Narita has a Museum of Aeronautical Science 15-minute bus ride across the terminal. I know. So I hopped on a bus and I rode on over to the Museum of Aeronautical Science. It was very interesting. It was very cool. I got to, you know, see some plane parts and some bits, and they had like a bunch of, you know, flight attendant uniforms from over the years. They had set from a movie about a plane. They also had, you had to pay extra to do this, unfortunately, and I didn't know that until I got there, and I didn't really have time. But they had an actual flight simulator. And I was like, damn, I still need to do my flight simulator stream that you guys paid for the Donathon. I could have done it here. That would have been cool. But they also had like, you could like be like a flight attendant. They had the front part of like a big fucking 747. And that you could do like the whole safety training from start to finish. They would let you like try on a life jacket and inflate it. They would let you, you know, how they would teach you how to operate the doors. But the thing I was most interested in, you know, when you're flying and they're always like, in the event of a water landing, big slides will be inflated and you can go down them. And I've always wondered, man, that looks like fun, but also I don't want to be ever be in a situation where those have to be used. At this museum, they had a thing where you could inflate the slides and go down them. And I was like, fuck, I should have paid extra. I should have paid extra, and then I would finally get to go on the inflatable slide on the airplane. Yeah, it's fun. Inflatable slides are fun when you're not in an emergency landing on a plane. So honestly, I'm going to be looking out for that in the future. I'm going to be looking out for flight simulators where I can go down the inflatable slide. I just want to go down the inflatable slide, man. It's on my bucket list to go down the inflatable slide, but not in real life. So if you ever get stuck at Narita Airport for 12 hours, check out the Museum of Aeronautical Science. It's so cheap and easy to get there. The bus fare to get there is 440 yen, there and back. It takes like 15 minutes to get there. And there's like an hour and a half's worth of stuff to do there. It was really cool. Oh, they also had like a video playing. They showed you know, when you check your baggage in and it goes on all those conveyor belts to get to the plane, they put a camera on one of those bags and they showed you like all of those conveyor belts and scanners and stuff, and it was really interesting. That was really cool. So now whenever I go to an airport, I'm going to be, if I have to spend an extended period of time at any airport, I'm going to be on the lookout for flight museums at these airports, because apparently airports are just like prime location for flight museums. So I recommend. flying. But yeah, it was a very long trip home. Very long trip home. A 12-hour stay is normal? Not really. But you never know what could happen. Yeah, it was a long trip home. It was basically like 3 days of flying. I basically flew 20 hours in 3 days. And I had to do a total of 3 connections. I had to fly from a minor airport in Thailand to the major airport in Thailand, and then to Narita, and then to Europe, and then from Europe to the UK again. So overall, it was like 1.5 hours from the minor airport in Thailand to the major airport in Thailand, 6 hours from Thailand to Japan, 12 hours from Japan to Europe, and 4 hours from Europe to the UK. All in all, oh, excuse me, it was like 20 hours of flying in like 2 days. So please forgive me. I just arrived back home yesterday. I got home about midday. I immediately collapsed into bed and I woke up at 1 a.m. So the jet lag is real. Honestly, I thought I had beaten the jet lag today. I thought I had beaten it because it got to about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I was like, okay, I've stayed awake from, I was basically up from 1 a.m. the night before to 6 p.m. today. And I was like, okay, I've done really well. I've stayed awake until 6 p.m. I'm going to have a 2-hour nap, and I'm going to set 20 billion alarms, and I will wake up after 2 hours. I didn't start streaming until 11 p.m. So yeah, again, I cannot apologize to you guys enough. I know I was super late, and I'm very sorry to those of you who no longer could stay and wait because of the time. I hope you enjoy the VOD anyway. And I'm also sorry that we didn't have time to like do hand cam and show you all my stuff today, but I promise we will do it on Tuesday, I promise. Because Tuesday we're going to be opening all those trading cards and blind boxes and stuff that I bought. So yeah, Tuesday is going to be big merch haul day. We're going to do merch haul day. So make sure you're tuned in on Tuesday, innit? Also, while I was traveling, it was my birthday. It was my birthday. I turned 5 in dog years. 5 in human years. Ow, my leg. I turned 5. I'll let you do the math. Happy late birthday, thank you. So, let me get the old schedule up here. I did, in fact, make a schedule for this week. I know, she's so organized. How do I operate OBS again? I forgot, like this. Here's my schedule for this week. I know, she's so organized. Tomorrow, Monday, I'm not doing anything because I'm gonna go and meet with Mama Barkswell and tell her all about my holiday. So I'll be sure to say hello to Mama Barkswell for you guys. Tuesday we're gonna do the hand cam. I'm gonna open all of like the trading cards and blind boxes and stuff that I bought for you guys. I found Hololive ones. I mean, I already told you about the Hololive ones. I also found Nikkei ones. And I bought a bunch of blind boxes, so we're gonna open them together. We're gonna do actual real life gacha together. It's gonna be fun. So that's gonna be 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Hopefully I will make it on time. Nothing on Wednesday. Thursday is Halloween. Ooh, Thursday is Halloween, so I'm gonna dress up for you guys and sing some unarchived karaoke. So make sure you're there for that because you will not be able to watch it afterwards. It is a little bit earlier than usual because I don't want to disturb my neighbors with my screeching at midnight. So it is at 7 p.m. instead of 9. Also, just FYI, the clocks in the UK went back the other day. So we're now in GMT instead of GMT +1. And then Friday is the 1st of November. I'm going to be having a belated birthday party with you guys. Yes. So Friday, we're gonna eat some cake. I have some messages from friends to read and listen to. And maybe we'll play some games together. It's gonna be fairly low key. I also have some announcements for you guys on Friday. So be sure to look forward to that. So Friday is going to be actual birthday stream. Yes. It's going to be a bit belated, but we shall do it. Did you see my present? Did you post it on Twitter? I've retweeted a bunch of fan art today. Thank you guys. But if you want to do more birthday fan art, I will look at it on Friday. I promise. Or if you want to, like, I don't know if you guys have done like a kudo board or anything, or if you've written like a greetings card. If you've done any of that, post it in the usual tags, and I will look at them on Friday. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, I did. You made a video. I saw it. I did. Thank you so much. Yeah, there was a couple arts that I could not retweet because it was a little bit too spicy for Twitter, but I did view them and I did appreciate them. I did view them and I did appreciate them. How is that dog floating with so few balloons? Anime. That's how. So yeah, that's what's happening this week. I will post the schedule before I go to bed, maybe, question mark. But Alicia Dalontano. Hello, Raidors. You're just in time for me to talk about my birthday merch. Wow, boobies. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, everyone. So here's my birthday. Oh, I'm flying. Here's my birthday merch. It was drawn by Anzu Mama herself, my mama who made me, who gave birth to me. Anzu Mama, she did all of the art for this. When Globie staff, they were like, okay, which artist do you want to do your merch? And I was like, I want my mama to do it. I want Mama Anzu to do it. And she said yes. So I made a Oppai mouse pad because I've always wanted a booba mouse pad. So Anzu Mama absolutely cooked. And she made the best Oppai mouse pad for you guys. There is something for everyone here. There is sweat, there is blushing, there is fang, there is armpit, there is glossy, shiny, sweaty boobs. It's really good. It's very good. And you can get it in the link that's pinned right now in chat. Go. There's also an LED acrylic standee. So I was thinking about what I wanted to make for you guys, and I'm like, I already have an acrylic standee. I don't really want to make another one, but I also kind of want to make something else so that you guys have options. How about an acrylic desk light? So this LED standee is actually like a desk light, again with art drawn by Anzu Mama. So you guys can have like a nice bunny nightlight instead of just a normal standee. I hope that, is a little bit more interesting to you guys. We do also have bunny standee also on the store. So if you do just want a bunny standee, then you can buy one. But I thought the LED acrylic light was cooler. I think it is RGB. I think it is. You might want to check the listing. But I think we did discuss it being RGB. And if you buy both items in the set, 60 quid, you get a bonus postcard, once again drawn by Anzumama. I don't believe, I'm pretty, it's not signed, the postcard, it's just a nice postcard. A nice collectible postcard that you can only get with the set. So yes, Mama, Anzumama, she did indeed cook for you guys. We know what you want and we delivered. So please buy it. And if you do buy it, please take pictures and tag me in it so that I can see it. Because it's going to be a while before I get my own merch. Like, delivered to me, I mean. So, please, I want to live vicariously through you. If it arrives, take a picture and send it to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please tag me in them. So yeah. Don't forget, Tuesday we're doing hand cam stream. I'll show you guys everything I bought from Japan. Thursday, Halloween, unarchived karaoke. It is unarchived, meaning you cannot watch it after the stream ends, so you have to be there live. Sorry, that's just how it works. But the plus side is, because it's unarchived, you guys can in fact do requests if you would like to. And what did I say? Friday, I'm going to be having my actual birthday party, belated birthday party. So please look forward to that. There will be friends, there will be tears probably, there will be announcements, there will be games, there will be fun stuff. So please look forward to that on Friday. Is there a birthday party hashtag? I haven't made one. Should I make one? Would it be easier for you guys if I made a birthday party hashtag, or are you okay just using the usual ones? You want a birthday party hashtag? Okay, let's brainstorm one. How about... Hang on. Let's think. How about... hashtag Happy Bonge Day 24, or just Bonge Day 24. Nice and easy. Let me check Twitter and see if that's been used yet. Hashtag Bonge Day 24. Nope, we can use that. We can use Bonge Day 24. Alright, here is your birthday tag then. Where's mine? I will post it on Twitter as well so you guys know. Wait, there it is. There's your birthday tag. If you've posted anything on Twitter already under the normal hashtags, but it's a birthday thing, feel free to repost it using that hashtag if you want to, so that everything's in one place. You're welcome to if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. We'll go with Bonge Day 24. And I will look through the Bonge Day tag on Friday. On Friday. Yes. So... if there's anything you want me to view on stream on Friday, please post it on Bonge Day 24. Okay. Anyway, it is coming up to 3 AM now. I'm going to try and go back to bed because I actually have work in the morning and I really, really, really don't want to be late for work. How high is the chance you'll watch the video on Friday? I will preview the video just in case it is sussy goried. But if it is say so and safe for YouTube, I will watch it. And also it doesn't contain copyrighted music. But let let me see if I can send you guys on your merry little ways here. By the way, I have been playing Nikke off stream, just because I kind of wanted to have something to do on these long flights that I've been having. So I'm a little bit further along in the campaign, but what I will do is next Nikke stream, I will be doing a we'll be doing a catch up on the story. I'll play through the story with you guys. Not play through story. Play through like the recap videos of the story, you know, like the cinematics or whatever. We'll do those. I'll tell you guys what pulls I've been getting. I actually haven't tweeted. I got a really funny pull yesterday. I haven't tweeted it yet because I've been staggering my tweets a little bit. And yes, I have seen the new pilgrims. I am excited for anniversary stuff. I am trying to save my rolls, but it's not going very well because I did not get Rumani. I tried to get Rumani. I did not get her. I got Phantom and Escape Queen Quincy, no problem in the last event, but I could not pull Rumani this time. I do have enough of those gold tickets that I can just buy Rumani if I want to, but I figured it was probably better for me to save the gold tickets for the anniversary just in case I need to buy one of the pilgrims. So yeah, it would have been nice to get Rumani, but I'm not devastated that I didn't get her. She's really cool and I like her outfit, but I was way more passionate about Quincy's Quincy's Escape Queen outfit instead. So I'm much happier that I got that one. Phantom was like a fun bonus. But yeah, I know that I'm gonna be wanting Cinderella and Rapunzel. I know that I'm gonna be wanting both of them. So I'm not gonna try too hard to get Rumani. Anywho, let me see. We've got a few people I can send you to here. I am going to send you on over to Cousin. I'll send you. Oh! Cousin Laiko, V4 Mirai, she's playing Skyrim. And I love Skyrim, so I'm gonna send you to Cousin Laiko from V4 Mirai. Here you go. Balls out for Laiko. Web ball, here we go. There you go. There's your raid message. Thank you guys so much for coming back. I'm so sorry that I'm late. I will try very, very hard to fix my sleep schedule. I hope that you're not too mad at me. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday where we're gonna have a very fun and exciting hand cam stream. I'm gonna show you guys all of the fun stuff I bought from Akihabara and Melonbooks and the secondhand stores and Nakano Broadway, and I'm gonna be opening the retail pack of Hololive trading cards. Alright, see you guys on Tuesday then. Bye. Well, she hates us. Well, she's leaving again. Well.